Hey guys, how's it going? I'm MegaGWolf and welcome to Naruto Craft. Now Naruto Craft is actually made by the same person who has been working on that DBZ mod that I've been showcasing, and this one's actually kind of early, so there's not too much added, but I thought that I would showcase what's been going on, what they've added, and what cool things you can do with it. For the time being, I'm going to be, again, not really showing off any of the recipes. They're all on his forum post if you want to check that out. I'll link that in the description as before, but instead I'm just going to be playing around with the various features and things you can do with the mod, like I did for the DBZ mod. So, as you can see here, we have quite a few options of what we can do. I've picked a few outfits of the available ones, and I've picked the Naruto set, I've picked the Akatsuki set, or however you say that. I've heard that said a few ways, but in the show they say Akatsuki, so I'm going to say that. And I've picked up the very basic Hidden Leaf and a bunch of weapons. So let me just grab all them. So we're just going to go and kill some villagers. I found a nifty little seed where I can murder everyone. Now, the nice thing about the ninja katana is it actually seems pretty powerful, like better than a diamond sword powerful, which is kind of surprising because I had a diamond sword earlier and it took me 3 hits on the villager to kill it, I think 3 or 4, and so now this thing is only taking him down in 2 hits. Right, so what would a ninja be without his shooting stars, eh? Or shuriken in this case? Well, he would probably still be very deadly, so that's not the point. But anyway, we can make shuriken. This is actually made just by getting a bunch of iron bars and putting them in an X, kind of how you expect a shuriken to be. And if you get 5 of these normal shuriken, you can also make giant shurikens. And these are just simple throwing weapons. You don't have to charge them, I think. I don't think that makes any difference, so you can just spam them pretty much. Very good spammable projectile weapons. And again, the giant shuriken is exactly the same, but does extra hearts of damage and has a bigger range. So pretty useful weapons, and you can actually run up to them and you see them stuck in the ground and stuff, and you can pick them back up again. You should be able to pick them back up again, provided they ain't glitching around or in the water, I guess. I don't know. Seems to be a bit buggy. I don't know. Early days this mod, so everything you see here is not representing the final quality of said mod, I guess. I don't fucking know. Let's just try throwing that down. Yeah! Oh, okay, if they hit the enemy, then they just disappear, but if they accidentally hit the terrain, you can go and... Well, you're meant to be able to pick them back up, but it doesn't look like this is actually happening, so I did it earlier. Just believe me, you can do it, okay? So it's nighttime, and I hear my secret base is going to get attacked by the Akatsuki, so I'm going to dress up in their attire and hopefully trick them into thinking I'm part of their group. It won't work because I'm a noob. Anyway, putting on a headband of some kind allows you to see the meter in the top left there, which allows you to charge up your chakra. Very loudly, I might add. Actually, that sounds a bit different to when I was doing it with another headband, so let me try something else. Let me try swapping it out for the actual headband. No, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same, so I'm just dumb. And applying the headband allows you to do various other moves as well. Of course, this again, like the DBZ mod, the more chakra you want to hold requires you to have a higher level. So I guess I'm going to have to do some ninja training, and by that I mean we're going to go into creative and grab ourselves, providing I remember where the hell they are. I probably don't. Every time. There it is. Okay. Just grab some of these and do some training. Okay, so just imagine I've come back after 5 years of training with Kakashi or Jiraiya or whoever, and now we're level 15, and I've charged a bit of chakra, so we have a few moves available to us. By the way, just so you know, the C key is to charge. I believe it was the same in the DBZ mod. I don't know if I ever said that, but here we are. So, we can do a few things. The X key allows you to use the chakra jump, which uses a sound effect that I am very used to hearing in the Naruto. show or games or whatever when it comes to jumping. It's raining now. Thankfully, I've turned the sound effect off for that, so don't have to worry about that. Control, the control key, allows you to use chakra control, so pretty useful that it's bound to that key, I guess. What this allows us to do is actually walk on water. Unfortunately, you don't kind of get the feeling that you are walking on water. It's just you're kind of sliding, but essentially you cannot go under the water in any way as long as you have this ability active, and once you turn it off, you sink. So very useful if you want to get over some water. Something else you can do is hold down the R key like you could in the DBZ mod and run extra fast. It drains away your chakra, I believe, pretty slowly, but it's still pretty useful to get around, and you can combine that with your chakra control to be able to get over big bits of water really fast. The chakra control, by the way, is completely toggle based, so you don't have to hold down the button to do this, so that's actually quite useful. The only thing you can't do, and I imagine it's because right now it's not counting the water as some kind of solid object when you're chakra controlling, is you can't jump while you're on the water, so you are kind of stuck to the water once you've started walking over it with chakra control. I've said that a lot already. And that is really it as far as I'm aware. The only other thing that chakra allows you to do is Jutsu, which I need to find a villager to give a demonstration of what the hell this is, because it's pretty good. Having said that, you can tell this is kind of like, you have to pick your favorite anime, because it's not too much different than the DBZ mod when it comes to the animations. I don't know if he plans on changing them to kind of make them unique and different, but essentially you get the same kind of feeling. So something you can do when you have nothing in your hands is to right click, and right clicking starts a jutsu combination. The thing is, you don't have to right click, and I don't know if this is a bug, but you can input the command to do the jutsu and he just does it anyway. So I don't think you have to right click, I don't know. But that's me right clicking again without putting anything in. So originally when I read this it said you had to press the number keys, and I figured, oh, you have to press the number keys to change the inventory around. But no, you actually specifically have to use the number pad for this. And you just input a command, which are available on the forum post as well. But for this one, we're going to try the Rasengan, which is 1, 3, 2, 3, 1. And then it says Rasengan ready, chakra cost, and how much it's going to cost us to basically use the move. And then you right click. Voila! I just slaughtered a guy. Oh, happy day. Guys, I hear this sheep is working with the Akatsuki. I need to take him down. Jutsu failed! Come on! I thought I typed that right. There we go. Yep, he was definitely with the Akatsuki. So there are two of the moves. We only have one move left, which is this one. No, that's not it. Which is this one. There we go. Now, okay, I don't actually know a lot when it comes to the Japanese version of this, so I don't actually know what that is. So inform me in the comments below if you know what that is, because I might know it by its English name. So I'm not sure. It's cool. It's a red ball. That's good enough for me. So those are the Jutsu available attacks. He hasn't added any more, but he's planning to, as far as I'm aware. So, what other ninja tools do we have available? Well, we have the kunai, which is a little bit like a bow and arrow, where you can basically charge up how far you want the thing to fly. They're very powerful. They are not as powerful as the... No, they're a bit more powerful than the shurikens. And they can use a bit of chakra every time you throw one, 2 chakra, to deal double damage. I believe the shurikens are the same, yeah. And so they're pretty good as a ranged weapon. What you can also make is explosive tags. Now, explosive tags are things you can charge up and you throw it, and as you can see, it's there, and you walk towards it and it explodes. Funnily enough, not dealing any damage to me whatsoever. which is kind of weird. So you could essentially just cover a building full of these tags. Oh god, and then, oh no! Maybe it's just terrain damage. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, explodes on ground. So, what you do then is if you have a kunai and a explosive tag, you make a kunai explosive tag. So you can make this tag fly a little bit further. Oh, kind of blew up because he was there, but there you go, good example. So, I don't know if these things are actually meant to hurt you. No, I reckon they're not meant to hurt you as a player. I reckon they're just meant to be explosive to anyone else, I guess. Which is kind of cool, actually. That makes it a lot easier to use and not have to worry about blowing yourself up, pretty much. So, those are the available weapons. And that is basically it so far. As I said, this mod has been in the works only since March, so it's still early days, and he plans on adding quite a bit more to it. At least I hope he does. And I will definitely like to keep you updated. There's been a pretty big update to the DBZ mod, and I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I'm probably going to wait until the Cell Saga stuff starts coming out, and then I'll probably work on something for that. People have been asking for a legit playthrough of the DBZ mod. When the Cell Saga comes out, perhaps I will consider to do that. Thank you very much for watching this video. I definitely hope you enjoyed it, and check out the mod yourself. It's actually pretty easy to install. I do think I'm going to make some kind of sub video one day where I just upload it against another one, with another one rather, explaining how to install these. But it's pretty good. He's pretty good at explaining it on his forum post, so if you just follow the instructions, you should be okay. You! Oh, hello, no. You! And I'll see you on the next video that I make. Thank you for watching. Okay, thanks, bye.